Is there a weight limit for skiing and ski lifts? In this video, you will learn about the weight limits for skiing and ski lifts. Skiing is one of the most beloved winter sports, and many people spend all summer looking forward to the next ski season. However, skiing requires a great deal of strength, stamina, and balance, which could make some people wonder if there is a weight limit for skiing. You'll also need to ride a ski lift up the hill before you can ski down, so it's a good idea to check for any weight restrictions before heading out. Is there a weight limit for skiing? Technically, there isn't a weight limit for skiing. Instead, you'll need to take your weight and personal fitness level into account before deciding to ski, as skiing while overweight can often be more challenging. Skis do have individual weight limits, and most generic skis have a weight limit of 220 to 250 pounds. However, there are many skis available that are designed for heavier users, so even if you weigh more than 250 pounds, it doesn't automatically mean you won't be able to ski. Do ski lifts have a weight limit? Although they can sometimes look a bit rickety or scary, ski lifts can hold a tremendous amount of weight. Most ski lifts can hold between 2 and 8 people, and they often have a weight capacity of 3,500 pounds. Even with several other people riding the same lift with you, you shouldn't have any issues regarding weight limits. Is it harder to ski when overweight? Although skiing or ski lift weight limits are usually not a problem, it's still a good idea to consider your weight and how it will affect your skiing enjoyment. In some cases, being overweight can make skiing harder or less fun. Skis can be very expensive, especially when you factor in the need for winter clothes, ski boots, and a ski helmet. For these reasons, many people rent their ski equipment when they get to the ski slopes. This also makes traveling easier. However, if you're overweight, the ski attendants may have a harder time finding skis that can support your weight. Most skis will be generic or in average sizes and may have a lower weight limit. It can also be harder to rent ski boots that fit if you're overweight. Many ski areas can still supply you with skis even if you're overweight, but you might have to wait longer for skis. Many people recommend purchasing equipment and bringing it with you if you're overweight, just in case the ski area doesn't have enough equipment in your size. If you're taller or weigh more than the average person, choose longer than average skis. These will help to more evenly disperse your weight across the snow, increasing the ski's overall weight limit and making skiing easier. Skiing requires balance and strength. When you're overweight, your balance can be greatly affected. Making turns, slowing down, and even staying upright can all be challenging. When you ski, there will also most likely be areas where you need to propel yourself across the snow. This can be an excellent workout, but people who are overweight will need to work much harder to propel their greater weight. For some people, this isn't an issue, but if your fitness level isn't high, you might want to consider strengthening your muscles and increasing your stamina before you take to the ski slopes. Another thing to consider is falling. Even the most experienced skiers occasionally fall on the slopes, and getting up while attached to skis can be a real challenge. Getting up from a fall is even harder if you're overweight. Learning how to get up from a fall can save you some hassle and help mend wounded pride. If you're new to skiing, you might even want to practice getting up from both flat surfaces and sloped areas. If you really struggle to stand up after a fall, you can always stop, take your skis off, and stand up before getting ready to ski again. This can be a bit tricky if you're on a slope, though. Always make sure you're holding on to your skis, poles, and any other equipment so it doesn't tumble down the hill as you get up. As mentioned above, skiing requires strength, and you'll be standing or using your legs the entire time you're on the slopes, except when you're on a ski lift. As you ski downhill and make turns, you'll also be utilizing muscles and tendons you might not normally exercise, and turns can put a great deal of pressure on your joints. All of these things can strain anyone's joints. For someone who's overweight, the strain can be much greater. Skiing injuries are relatively common, and you can hurt yourself simply by turning wrong or even staying on the slopes too long. Whether or not you're overweight, listening to your body is always the best course of action. If any joints, particularly your knees, begin to hurt, it's time to call it a day and head off the slopes. If you continue to ski while experiencing pain, you can injure yourself in ways that can take years to heal, and this is only exacerbated by added weight. If you're worried that your weight might make skiing less fun, try to hit the gym a few times a week for a couple of months before you start skiing. Although this won't be enough to solve every problem, it'll help you gain strength and increase your stamina. Well, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified when new videos are published. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.